evening, y'all. Good evening. I ain't saying good night yet till I get ready to hang up. But I gotta tell y'all, I was just embarrassed slash complimented. And I wanted to tell y'all before I lay down. Because I just got back from the grocery store, right? So I ran around and started my eyebrow me a little bit, but it's doing much better. That's why I took out them lashes and all that. I told y'all we were doing natural. Because of what was going on with my eye and my face and stuff. I'll tell y'all about that in a minute. But let me tell y'all about how I just got a compliment at the grocery store, but I really was embarrassed, right? So the little boy will bring him up. You know how they push the buckets and stuff, help put your groceries and stuff in the car. So they can, get the buckets on back in because it's time to close, you feel me? So the little fella helping me put the groceries in the car, whatever. So he was just like, "You got a real nice truck or whatever." And I said, really? You feel me? Like, cause it's so dirty and I just done mishandled the vehicle, you feel me? Popping wheelies, jumping curb, potholes and everything. I ain't watched the truck, I don't know, in about 2 weeks. So when he said, I'm like, really? But it made me thinking why I was embarrassed is because you know how sometimes we get things and we be grateful for them or appreciative of them in the beginning or whatever. Oh, my eyes messing with me. But and then we put things to the side or throw them down or go to mistreating them. You feel me? And we need to be grateful for the things that we have and grateful and appreciative of the things that we are blessed with because I am, blessed. I made a little joke when Trump first came in the office and was writing all them bills and stuff off with that ink pen. And I said, Trump need to put that ink pen down. He's signing everything off except the title to the cars and stuff. And some of us blessed to have titles to cars. Some of us blessed to have deeds. Some of us, may not be. But I was blessed enough to at least have a title for the car. You feel me? So it is paid for. So when all this other stuff going on, it do belong to me. And so the things that belong to us, we need to be more appreciative of them. And that's what embarrassed me, you feel me, with the little boy, because he, to somebody else, where we throw over or look over or mistreat or mishandle or it don't mean much to us or whatever, but it can mean something to somebody else. And so when he was just like, oh, it's, a nice truck, it made me feel bad because I hadn't treated it nicely. If that's the right word for it, yeah, I ain't been treating it nicely. So we need to treat the things that we have a little bit better. You feel me? We need to treat the things that we have a little bit better. Now, I don't know what's going on with this thing. Y'all know I can't be reading y'all who this is over here. Kiki Spice, hey, hey, hey. And who? Stevie Jones, hey. And y'all know I usually don't be on live this late or whatever, but I had to come tell y'all that before I went to sleep because I wanted to get that off my chest. And I wanted to let y'all know that. And I wanted to apologize for mishandling some things. You feel me? Because we do need to be able, sometimes we look over things, walk past things, and our trash could be somebody else's treasure. And with everything going on in the economy and in the world and with the government, we don't know what we gonna have and what we ain't gonna have the day or tomorrow. And so what we do have, we need to appreciate it and hold on to it. So I was dead wrong and I was convicted tonight. And I just wanted to get that off my chest and let y'all know that to learn to appreciate the things that you have in life. I guess that'll be my lesson for y'all to go sleep tonight. But yeah, now what I was saying about my eye is, Y'all know that it had started draining. Now look, now I gotta stop. Okay, so y'all know I am Ebony and I am a victim of gun violence. And I am a survivor of gun violence. So I was shot in the face by my husband or whatever. And God blessed me tremendously. But I still have some little side effects or whatever. And so with my face being damaged the way that it was, all my bones and stuff were broke. So remember when I was on the way to Georgia the other day, I came live and talked to y'all for a minute, was telling y'all about my eye, and I wanted to check on a few things that they were saying about that arthritis in the face and about the bones and stuff like that. And I did learn, about scar tissues and bones and stuff. So when I feel that, like my face to me on the inside, like it'll feel swole or get, because it's still numb on this side. I don't have no feeling over here. And but sometimes it'll feel like it'll be swelling up, and then I tell y'all about the puffiness that comes up under my eye. You can see it on this one. You feel me? The puffiness that come up under my eye. But if this eyelid get too full or swollen or whatever, the mucus and stuff will start coming out. My eyelid, you feel me, start coming out my eye. And so there be that backup mucus and stuff because, that's my eye on one side. And then remember when my bones and stuff were broke, they wanted to go back in because my bone grew back in my nose, but it shifted. So it didn't grow back straight. So it don't drain from my nose part right, and then it don't drain because these plates and stuff in my face over here. So I got a disadvantage for my sinuses and stuff. And so one of the things that I've learned to watch is my eyelids. And like I said, the irritation or the draining or to get, real like flickery. But I did order me some eye drops and I did get me a new nasal spray. I told y'all that from the doctor. Okay. And so that's why I took my lashes and all that little fake stuff off. Because I got to get my eye together, baby. Can't be trying to be cute. Can't be trying to be cute. You know what I'm saying? Ain't trying to be cute right now, baby. The seasons are changing. The weather changing. And it ain't never acted up on me before in the winter time besides the first winter when I first got shot. And it was real, real bad then. But it had got better. And so it just had been acting up like in the spring. But I'm checking this little thing out. This season, it wanted to try to get spiffy on me. It wanted to try to do some extracurricular stuff. But I'm watching it. Yeah, I'm watching this thing. They can't get over on me now. Gotta watch it. And so look, let me tell y'all what I was talking about the ibuprofen and the inflammation. And the inflammation is stuff. And y'all know that be like swellingness from the inside. You feel me? And when that inflammation and stuff back up or go to acting up or whatever, then I learned what the ibuprofen was. I'm just not learning what the ibuprofen is actually for, what it actually helped me with, or what it's actually for in my situation. Because when I first came home, they gave me so many prescriptions and so many pills that ain't no way I was finna take them pills every day, all day for the rest of my life. It just wasn't no way. So I started seeing which ones I really needed or which ones was for what or which one. So I didn't really think ibuprofen was really important. You feel me? I just really didn't. I just didn't think it was real important. But now I'm learning that it is very important, especially for the winter time and the changing of the season and stuff. And so that's what I was saying about my eye and the backing up and the drainage and the inflammation and stuff. So we got that kind of under control with the eye drops and stuff. Now why I just started acting up a minute ago, I do not know. Might be tired. Look, cause look, baby, I be stressing my eye out. I be stressing my eyeball out. And it ain't funny, it just be how I be saying things. But it, like in real life, if it be open too long, I guess, or pulling too much, it need rest. You feel me? So I have to be closed. So I have to take naps or lay down to get some of that pressure or stress off of my eye, like that. So look, it might be time for me to go to sleep. That's it. It's just time for me to go to sleep. That's all. So I wanted to come and share that with y'all tonight, and then I wanted to let y'all know that we will be going live in the morning. So we can have us some praise and worship, and get us some word in us. Look, cause y'all know I don't belong to a church right now, so I ain't got to be at church. So I'm gonna be on the TV with y'all. So I just wanted to let y'all know that. I wanted to let y'all know that I had been got convicted at the store. And then I wanted to let y'all know that I love y'all. I did put y'all up a good night prayer though on TikTok. I put y'all up when I did think about y'all. Now, YouTube, what happened was I had saved the video too early for a schedule. I scheduled it to drop on TikTok without saving it first. So I can't get it off of TikTok until it drop. And I think I had did it for 9 o'clock or something. So now I can get it. And I put it on TikTok. I mean YouTube for later on. But that's what I wanted. Oh, thank. Okay. I don't know what that means, but okay, you got the number 2 guilty badge. Okay, what time in praise and worship in the morning? What time y'all gonna be up? What time y'all getting up? Now don't be coming with these false. Don't be trying. I'm asking y'all a real life question. Real life question. Now, what time y'all? Cause y'all know I ain't gonna come on here. I'm gonna be loud, and we gotta be ready. So don't be telling me, oh, we gonna be up at 7, and then 7 o'clock come. Y'all still be laying in bed. Don't do that. So what time we getting up in the morning, y'all? Cause I gotta know to get up. Then it just started raining here. It just started pouring down raining at 10 o'clock tonight. So look, it's gonna be that good rain. You get that good sleep, that good rest. I forgave myself for mistreating my little truck. I been, baby, drive that thing like a hot wheel. Yeah, but I'm gonna do better. Look, and then I came and told y'all about my eye thing, and now. Oh, I love you too. I love you too. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. And if ain't nobody told y'all today, I'm glad I was able to come and tell y'all before y'all went to sleep that I love y'all. I know a lot of people that don't get a chance to hear I love you. A lot of people don't get a chance to get hugs every day. And so that stuff really helped. I got me a hug from a stranger the other day. Look, he was trying to be fresh. He called it, you know what I'm saying? He called himself. So I'm like, oh, sexy lady, this woman need a hug. You don't know what? Because my brother was saying, leave her alone, get out of work, get out of work. And he just said, oh, you don't know if she need a hug or not. Because I want to put my arms around and stuff. But I needed a hug for real. You feel me? But I ain't let him know that. But it came in handy. You feel me? And I appreciate it. Look, I ain't going to let him know it, though. Yeah, I ain't gonna let him know it, but I did. I'm letting y'all know. I'm telling y'all the truth. Feel. But yeah, and it did feel good. Um, to get a real nice little hug, especially. Yeah. But I love y'all. Look, I love y'all. I love y'all. I love. I love y'all. Y'all ain't finna get me to start talking tonight. I ain't finna do it. Cause I did that last night. Look, and end up coming back live 2 times, baby. I'm not finna get into no topics, no subject, no people, and nothing tonight. But thankfulness, lovingness, and we gonna get us some good rest tonight. We ain't gonna get no sleep. Sleep is good. Rest is better. We're gonna get us some good rest tonight. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't be acting like you're gonna be up in the morning, because God gonna give us some good rest tonight. And some of us need to rest our mind, some of us need to rest our body. Because sometimes when we lay down to go to sleep, our mind still be running. And so you don't get no rest, because that mind still be running and thinking and trying to figure stuff out. You feel me? So you don't get no good rest. You be right back up. Y'all done been through them phases. Y'all done been through them seasons. Well, am I the only one? Am I the only one? I know I'm probably the only one. I don't know why I be asking that question. I know I'm the only one that did that. But yeah, so it has been times when I would lay down and try to go to sleep, but I wasn't getting no sleep. You feel me? And I'd be right back up early in the morning, right back trying to run out the door or go somewhere, and still trying to move around, still trying to move around. You feel me? And then I told y'all, I remember in the beginning, it was all them things kept telling me, be still, be still, be still. And I thought he was telling me to sit down. Cause I would be going, I was going all the time, so I thought he wanted me to stay in the house. You feel me? And then about that second day, I said, no, I don't think this what you talking about. I don't think you just talking about for me to just sit in the house. You feel me? And I don't think he just talking about that. I'm saying our spirit need to be still. Our soul need to be still. Our mind need to be still. Then our body need to be still. It's a few things for your body you need to be still. Just because your body be still, everything else still running around. Everything else still running around. Then get up, trying to go right back out the door, trying to do something else or fix something else. And you ain't fixed what was, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, over there. Right there. Uh-huh. And so my grandma used to tell me that about that rest thing, and I got old and I started believing that too. Cause remember I told y'all in the beginning. Remember I used to be right back up. I used to be up early in the morning time, early, and I was like that all my life, all my life. I have never slept past like 6 o'clock. I don't care if I went out. I don't care what I'm doing. I just would wake up. But then I finally started getting some rest. And it surprised me and shocked me once I woke up at 7. Or once I woke up and the sun was out, I used to jump up like I was late or something. And I had nowhere to be or I had nowhere to go. But I used to feel like I was late or something. But now I'm trying to slow things down. Because you got to slow your mind down. Got to slow your body down. Got to slow your spirit down. You feel me? And so I'm coming into learning all these little different things. That's why I said, y'all some geniuses. Y'all, I'm just 43. Shoot, y'all is 53. Your boy, y'all done been through some things in life. Y'all so smart. Y'all should be smart. But now, I'm not should be on the diamond behind, coming behind. I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to learn how to live. God dog it. I'm trying to learn how to live. I'm trying to learn how to be still. I'm trying to learn how to get rest. I'm trying to learn how to rest my mind. I'm trying to learn how to rest my body. I don't lay up and watch no TV and watch no movies and all that stuff. I ain't never never been that type. So now I'm learning how to be still and watch some TV. Look, that's why I'm in everybody's business on social media. Now I'm watching the wrong thing. But it's entertaining. It helps me be still. So if it helps me be still, I'm gonna be still. And I'm gonna keep watching. I'm gonna keep coming back telling y'all what I learned or what I found out. Cause y'all know I got something for you. What I spotted in that boy Blueface. I got the thing for what I was talking about. That trauma. That trauma. My key point. Mm-hmm. Trauma. And then when you have trauma bond or issues that you dealing with from your past and your past lifestyle and your past events. Sometimes money, fame, and popularity don't make it no better. Cause sometimes that don't mean you got good sense. You feel me? And so you don't know how to, a lot of us already don't know how to handle trauma on a regular day. On a regular basis, we regular people. We regular people. You feel me? I'm regular. And I don't know how to deal with trauma. And you put a camera on me 24 hours. Boy, I'm sure no, I'm gonna have it's gonna be about 15 episodes and cause I'm gonna flip out. Then I'm gonna go back to trying to act sensible. Then I'm gonna try to act how they want me to act. Then I gotta try to say what they want. It's just too much. It's too much fakeness. You gotta take time out for yourself. And then I had to learn myself over again, you know, not being funny. You know, I ain't never been shot. I mean, I didn't know what came after that. I didn't know what side effects to look for or what to look for a year down the road and 2 years down the road and how this was gonna affect this or how this was gonna play out or when this feel like this going on. And so I had to learn my body, first of all. That was number one. My body. I had to learn my body again. And I tell anybody, I used to tell people this all the time before I even got shot just by being a woman. A woman should know her body, especially a grown woman out here opening her legs. Let's just be real. You should definitely be knowing your body. You feel me? And so that you know your body. You know different feelings and stuff. But I had to learn my new way of life. Then I ain't never had no high blood pressure. I ain't never had no headaches. I ain't never had that type of stuff. So I had to learn when my head would feel a certain type of way from sinuses, high blood pressure, or from just pain. I had to learn the differences in the feelings of the headache. Because it's a different headache when you got a hangover. It's a different headache when you just got a headache. But I don't know because I ain't never really had that. It's a different headache when your blood pressure up. It's a different headache when your sinus is clogged up. It hurt in different spots. You feel me? So you got to learn that. And so I had to learn my body. Okay, that was number one. And then I had to learn who the hell Ebony was. Who who is Ebony? Because I did not like being identified as the woman who got shot in the face by her husband. I really didn't like that. But I went along with y'all scenario. I went along with it. I didn't like it, but that's what I was known for at that time. That's how I was brought to social media. That's how the story spread. That's how I started turned in. The woman that got shot in the face by her husband. So I didn't want to be her. Didn't want to be Lonzo's wife. Then we got little Lonzo mama. Then we got Anitra, we got Denisha, then we got the old Ebony, we got the new Ebony, we got the transformed Ebony. We got Ebony, what is you gonna do? Ebony, what is you gonna do? So I had to really just take time out away from everything and everybody opinions, everybody else thoughts, everybody else feelings, everybody else, and just focus on me, what I wanted, what was best for me, what I was happy with, what I was not happy with, how I was gonna live my life, what I was gonna accept. A lot of stuff came in between that. You feel me? Because a lot of times in situations, especially when they become hurtful or harmful, the person that caused them feels some type of way. So I felt like a lot of people's pain was my fault. I felt like a lot of people's emotions were my fault. I felt like a lot of things that was going on was my fault. So I had to analyze a lot of things and break down a lot of things. And what I hold accountable for, I hold accountable for. But what you ain't gonna motherfucking, there you go. Baby. But what you ain't going, what I ain't going along with, I ain't going along with it. And what I stand on, I just stand on it. And then sometimes you have to stand in the middle. And sometimes your course may change. And sometimes people will change. And sometimes your race will change. And sometimes your journey will change. And so you have to adapt to all them different things. You feel me? And change with them or stay the same. And what I told you about Christian Rock last night, and the hardest person to change and fight was me. Me. It was me. It was me. Looking at Ebony ways, looking at Ebony mind frame, looking at Ebony heart, looking at Ebony thoughts, looking at Ebony words, looking at Ebony actions, looking at Ebony. Ebony. That's why I don't get on here and talk a lot about other people, because I've had to look at myself on this journey right here. I've had to change myself on this journey right here. This ain't been nobody else but me. And I made it about me. Well, it was already about me. Then I had to make it personal. I had to make it personal and cut out other people's feelings, emotions, ties, and all this stuff. Because sometimes you be so worried about that feeling. Shit, I forgot I'm the one that got shot. I'm the one that's going through everything. Shit, don't worry about how you feel, how you act, what's your response. Shit, worry about what the hell. I got some love in the house. I got some love in the house. Now I got to give y'all 3 loves. I give y'all 3 too. One for the Father, one for the Son, one for the Holy Ghost. I used to like my iPhone on Facebook, it make the hearts come out. That's why I be doing it. Because you put it up here, it make the hearts come out. So if y'all see me doing it, that's why I do that. And I always get 3. 3 is the number of the Trinity. This is also my 3rd year on this thing. That's why everything is changing. This is a new beginning, just like it's a new beginning in this world. And for y'all that don't think it is, you better pay attention to the sign. And you better pay attention. It ain't just no government shutdown. This finna be a whole new way of life. Now let that sink in. This ain't just no government shutdown. This is finna be a whole new way of life. So I was hollering new beginning from 3 years. They finna make it a new beginning. Now, however you choose to walk in it or adapt to it, then let it be your new beginning. But I tell y'all to trust and put your trust in no man but God anyway. He's the only one that won't fail you. Cause they trying to kill us off. They trying to starve us off. They trying to make us hungry and angry and kill each other. They done release monkeys over here with COVID running around. They already brought the COVID over here before. That was already the first one when the whole world got shut down. And I told y'all then what the God tell y'all to do. Sit down and get your families in your house in order. He told y'all to do that during COVID. He told y'all that. He put the whole world on stop. This man, you know what I finna call you, brother. This man put the whole world on pause. Okay. And y'all thought he was playing. He was upset then. He was already tired of us then. I'm talking about us. Yeah, he was tired of us then. Sure. Now, okay, now here comes these 3 more years. Yeah, we talk about Trump. We talk about whoever. It don't matter who in the seat or whatever because it's the end of time. It's it. I don't know what they talking about. The presidency and the last president and all that about the U.S. Marshals coming over here. They ain't coming over here for us. No folks ain't coming over here for us. No folks coming over here for the law enforcers for it to be a quiet change. Hey, listen. Y'all better pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. That's the name of the game. Pay attention. If you pay attention, a person will tell you what you're looking for, what you need to know. Pay attention to them. They'll tell you everything you need to know about them. Pay attention. Pay attention to what's going on. Y'all think it's just the food stamp. Now that's just a big, that's just a big distraction. And what I told y'all even last weekend when I was talking about my stepdaddy and just seeing the name messed up my whole weekend, let alone even talking to him or saying him, what did I tell y'all back then? I said some things are sent as distractions. But don't wear yourself out on the distraction, because when the real war get here and the real battle come, you're going to be tired because you're going to be wasting all your energy on the distractions, on all the foolishness and all the mess before the disaster really strikes. So this is the beginning. But they said we all need to come together. It don't care about no white, black, Mexican. That man, what he did to the boat with the cartel folk, blowed up the boat or something. Talking about that man is outrageous. It ain't no limit or boundaries with him trying to prove points. That man will hurt anybody to prove his point. He don't care. Black, white, Mexicans, who else? Some more folks. But all of us gonna have to come together as one. All of us gonna have to come together to survive. All of us gonna have to come together to make it. That separation stuff and black, white, and poor and slaves, all that mess is over with. You're going to have to come together just like God said. You're all going to have to come together as one. So what you want Trump to just say it a different kind of way? You understand his way better? The rough and rugged way. When he starve our ass out and we ain't got no choice but to go to the Mexican can we get one of them hens back there for the eggs? Huh? Or y'all, nah, y'all don't want to do that. That's too easy. I don't want to do it. I told y'all I wasn't finna keep talking on this thing tonight. I'm supposed to be getting ready to lay down. No. I fell in love with that blueberry lemon ice cream. Ooh. Got my feet curling. Now I gotta get me a bowl. Big bowl. Lemon blueberry, some frosted flakes. And I'm out. And I'm out. I love y'all. What? Yeah, the drug boat. Yeah, this clown the bombed the whole cartel. The cartel. The cartel. The cartel. Not Trump. You think ain't no man gonna do nothing? You think ain't no man gonna retaliate? You think that he don't care? He don't care. That was us humans. You keep on doing stuff to people, somebody gonna do something to you. But he don't care. He'll risk it all. He protect you. They say he got him with the, where he been? Nah, let me get out of there. I'm finna go, y'all. I'm finna go. But I'm finna say this, though, since I started. What he been in the ballroom that called how much money? And how many people can fit in there? Because it's a particular number. And I want to go, I'm going to leave y'all on that, though. I'm definitely going to leave y'all on that. It's a particular number that can fit in that ballroom. 999 is the number they said. They can fit in there. Why not 1,000? 999. Is that in a government thing or something? What the numbers did? What the 9 thing, girl? So I ain't got into all that yet. So I'm finna get out there. But it's a particular reason. It's a particular number. And it's particular people that's investing in this ballroom. And I know ain't nobody investing in no ballroom because my hand's still up because I'm still shocked. Because I know ain't nobody invested in no ballroom at the same time we talking about Thanksgiving turkey. The world is starving. But it's, okay, make it make sense. Make it make sense. Look at the people investing in this project. And then y'all will start putting some of the pieces of the puzzle together. This ain't nothing but a bunch of mess. This ain't nothing but a bunch of mess. This ain't nothing but a bunch of mess. Period. I don't care who it's coming from. I ain't nothing but a bunch of mess. But we have all been warned. And with that, I share. And I thank y'all for letting me share. Sharing is caring. Now, I want y'all, because it's nighttime, now I tell y'all good night, because I wasn't going to say it in the beginning. So I said, hey, good evening. Now we say good night. Now I will tell y'all to say y'all prayers and sleep with the angels. And take the Lord with you wherever you may go. Remember, last night I told y'all to teach your children how to pray. Because you might not be with them all the time or every day. But if you teach your children how to pray, then the Lord will be with them at all times. So, that's why I tell y'all to take the Lord with you. And the rest will follow. Put on your full armor. Because we are definitely under attack. And we do not wrestle against flesh and blood. We wrestle against spirits and principalities. And the only way to fight in that battle is through prayer and scripture. And that's going to be the only thing that saves us in this battle. Prayer and scripture. Now y'all can tell Trump I said that. And good on this good Saturday night. And take the Lord with you, and the rest will follow. And everything gonna be all right. I love y'all, and I will see y'all in the morning. Good night, and good night. Look, I ain't finna, look who it is here. What's your name? Pan what? I don't know your name, but I'm gonna see you in the morning. Look, and we can talk about that ballroom in their boat. Okay. But we gotta do it after. Look, we gotta do it after church. Okay. We gonna talk about it after church. Okay. Now I love y'all, and I'll talk to y'all tomorrow in the morning. Sleep with the angels and get you some rest. I hope and pray that everybody gets some rest tonight. That's what I wish for everybody. In Jesus' name, amen.